Molo Sanbonani, hello, how's it? Shalom, welcome to it. This is another vlog here on the Big Daddy Liberty Show. I'm in PE, as you can tell. I'm sure you can see in the background, we're on the Summer Strand part of PE. We're here to talk to ordinary residents. What do they think about the proposed Firearms Control Amendment Bill? Remember, this is the bill that Bheki, Cele, the Minister of Police, is pushing to try and make it illegal for South Africans to be able to defend themselves using firearms. That and a few other provisions in this terrible bill. But instead of me waffling about it, let's see what ordinary people here in PE had to say. The government is trying right now to pass a new amendment to the current law to make it illegal for you to apply for a gun using self-defense as a reason. And there's other provisions in this law. I mean, it will make it difficult for sports shooters, for example. Just your thoughts on that. Is this the kind of approach government should be taking?
My personal view, I would say no. Because you must be able to defend yourself. You got somebody breaking into your house. What do you have to protect yourself? That guy comes, he rapes, whatever in it. What can you do? Your hands is... By the time you phone a cop, you phone a police station, it takes them 3-4 hours. Now we don't have a van or whatever in it. It's over, it's done. It was 1 minute. Your life is over. So what do you have to protect yourself? They're taking away your law, they're taking it away. Then there must be other measures for us to be able to protect yourselves.
Right now, the government is trying to outlaw our ability to own ispamu for self-defense as a reason. We know the crime rate here too. Is this a good idea, a bad idea?
For me, it's a bad idea, but I won't be elaborating more about this, but it's a bad idea.
Absolutely. Final question. Do you maybe yourself own a firearm, or would you in future maybe consider owning a firearm?
No, in future I would consider. At the moment, I don't know.
I don't know about you, but I'm very aware of the crime rates in this country. What are your thoughts about this provision? Is it the right way to go?
Okay, I agree with you. We do live in a country where unfortunately violence is becoming more of a norm than an exception to it. In terms of self-defense, I don't personally own a gun.
Yep.
I'm more concerned about owning it because if it gets put into the wrong hands, that someone gets it off me, then I'm kind of worse off than what I was before.
Yeah.
But I don't think you should be able to take away people's right to defend themselves.
Absolutely.
That's why you have, in order to get your gun license, you write your exams, you get gun proficiencies, you get told, and you've got specific conditions as to where to keep your gun, how it should be held, if it's on you, on safety, if it's locked away at home in a specific approved gun safe. I think those are fair enough measures. It's not you don't easily get access to guns in South Africa. I mean, there is a process to apply for a license. It's not like the United States where you can go and buy a gun at the side of the street. So I definitely think that taking that away would be detrimental.
Absolutely. Guys, thank you so much. Really appreciate your time. What are your thoughts on this? Should we be banning people from applying for firearms?
So what I think it's not a good idea because of the crime rate that we have in this country. Also, if maybe it was going to be the case, I think at least if a government can make it a point that everyone or perhaps every area is full of police people who are going to make it a point that as crime rates, the crime rate less in is being at that time.
I agree.
Yeah.
I'm going to choose the question, and still on topic. I want to personalize it. Have you ever been a victim of a crime one?
Yeah, many times. They once took my phone and my other possessions.
I don't know if you own a firearm, but what do you think about that? Should we be outlawing South Africans who maybe want to defend themselves?
Well, no. You can't outlaw someone from purchasing a gun. People own property, they have families, they have wives, they have kids. There are farmers that live out in the middle of nowhere. The closest police station is an hour away. So you can't tell that person, no, you can't get a gun to protect yourself, whereas the criminals already have guns.
And the criminals themselves, if I'm to be honest, don't care about the law.
Yeah, so telling someone, hey, you can't buy something to protect yourself, but also admitting that we can't protect you is like you're contradicting yourself. So,
all right, guys, you heard it yourself. The people of PE have spoken. They are saying to hell with Bheki, Cele, and Minister AssHat himself by proposing taking away people's rights to defend themselves. It's absolutely unacceptable, and they're saying no to the Firearms Control Amendment Bill. But it's beyond that. It really is beyond that. It isn't just about our self-defense, but actually the right itself to bear firearms. I consider it a right, and it's something which, as we look at taking on this fight to reject not only the amendment bill, but to go further and actually say firearms and the owning of a firearm should be an actual God-given right and one which we defend in law. So thank you very much to the people of PE for voicing your opinion in this regard. I will take the same question to other towns as we travel around the country piloting the Cele campaign. We're busy with that at the moment. We're currently in PE, as you've well discerned. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been another vlog. If you want to support the work, if you want to support my ability to even get around the country, please consider a contribution of $2 or more a month. All of that information is in the descriptor of this video. Thanks for watching. Thank you to the folks at PE. And a reminder to you, never trust a commie.